Hey everyone, welcome back to Vantage with AI. Imagine a powerful image generator, but fast, efficient, and ready to run even on a modest GPU. Meet Zimage Turbo. Built by the team behind Zimage Turbo is a 6 billion parameter text-to-image model that brings photorealism, sharp details, and accurate text rendering, even when there's a lot of text in the scene. What's really impressive? It needs only around 8 steps to generate high-quality images, and it runs comfortably on consumer GPUs. And with the quantized versions, you can even run it on GPUs with as little as 6 GB of VRAM. Whether you want realistic portraits, cinematic lighting, clean layout designs, or images with English and Chinese text, Zimage Turbo handles it all, and it does so quickly so you won't be waiting around. Stick around, I'll show you what Zimage Turbo can really do. From realistic photos to intricate text-heavy graphics, all rendered fast with minimal hardware. Now let's quickly go over the models you'll need to run this workflow. First, download the Zimage Turbo model in .safetensors format. If you're working with limited VRAM, you can switch to the GGUF version instead. Just remember, when using GGUF, you must enable the UNet loader node, connect its output to the sampler, and disable the diffusion loader node. Next, you'll need the clip text encoder, the file named quen34b.safetensors. For the VAE, this workflow uses the standard Flux VAE, the ae.safetensors file. All the download links for these models are included inside the workflow and also listed in the description so you can grab everything you need with ease. And of course, if you're enjoying videos like this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss future updates. Now that we've covered the models, let's take a quick walk through the main sections of this workflow, so you know exactly what each part does before we start running it. We begin with the models group. This is where all the essential components come together: the model, the VAE, and the text encoders. Everything the workflow depends on is loaded right here. Next is the image size group. Here you can define the resolution of your output. Zimage Turbo can render images up to 2048 by 2048, which works great for general photorealistic content. But if your scene includes text, the recommended resolution is 1024 by 1024 because text rendering becomes less accurate at higher resolutions. Then we have the prompts group. This is where you enter your main prompt and any specific instructions you want the model to follow. And finally, the sampling group. This is where all the actual processing takes place. The sampling, the denoising steps, and the final image generation. Now let's do a quick test run. For this test run, we're generating a movie poster with a complex scene and a lot of text. The prompt asks the model to create a 19th century garden setting with Bruce Willis and Demi Moore, along with detailed props around a grill. We also specify warm, realistic lighting and an earthy color palette. And to really push Zimage Turbo, the poster includes extensive text, titles, awards, studio credits, and a full cast and crew block. It's a compact but demanding prompt that tests character likeness, detail, and text rendering all at once. Let's run it. And here's the result. The model generated a clean cinematic poster with a warm garden setting, realistic characters, and detailed props on the table. The lighting and colors match the soft, earthy tone we described. Most impressive is the text. The titles, awards, logos, and even the tiny cast and crew block are all rendered sharply and in the right layout. Overall, this output shows how well Zimage Turbo handles realistic scenes and large amounts of text in a single generation. For this next test, we're asking the model to create a modern TV on a white wall, with a man inside the screen whose head and neck pop out into the real room. A clean 3D transition. We're also aiming for a fashion editorial look, with soft lighting, film-style grain, and a Fujifilm Pro 400H vibe. To test text accuracy again, we include the TV branding, a small future label at the bottom, and a model number BF0001 on the lower right. Let's run it. And here's the result. The TV looks clean, the model number is clear, and the scene inside the screen is rendered realistically. The word future is almost correct. The R is slightly distorted, but at this size it still looks convincingly real. This time, the model did attempt the 3D effect. The character appears inside the TV while also subtly popping out into the room. It's not a dramatic effect, but the transition is smooth and believable. Overall, the lighting, clarity, and composition look great. For our next test, we're focusing purely on lighting. In this prompt, we asked the model to create a dramatic portrait of a woman in a dark room, with a single beam of light cutting across her face in a sharp, lightning-shaped pattern. Only one eye should be illuminated, with strong contrast and a very clear separation between light and shadow. The overall mood is mysterious, with tones inspired by classic Leica photography. Let's run it. And here's the result. The model handled the lighting beautifully. We get a dark, moody room with a sharp beam of light cutting across the face, creating that lightning-shaped shadow exactly as requested. One eye is illuminated, the other falls into shadow, and the contrast is strong and clean. The tones are soft and cinematic, very close to that Leica-style look. Overall, a very accurate and atmospheric output. And that wraps up our tests with Zimage Turbo. From heavy text layouts to creative 3D concepts and dramatic lighting, the model handled everything impressively and did it fast, even on low VRAM. If you found this breakdown helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss new workflow guides, model tests, and AI experiments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.